Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Misha, and in this video we will be discussing the fifth phrase of Hooponopono and the science behind the fifth phrase and why people use this phrase, why not the four phrases. So basically the fifth phrase is developed by Dr. Joe Vitale. That is the person who discovered Dr. Hawaiian, who brought the Hooponopono to the world. And so during Dr. Joe Vitale's own discovery, own journey of practicing cleaning and healing with Ho'oponopono, he comes along various techniques and various elaborative Ho'oponopono tools. So he comes up with the fifth phrase, and the fifth phrase is "I forgives myself." Okay, I know that sounds very grammatically incorrect, but there is science behind it, and he has explained it. So basically, this fifth phrase came to him through the divine, through the intention of the divine, and it came. It didn't come from just wanting to have something come out of him. He gave a very good explanation about it, that it came as an intention from the divine. So when you say "I forgives myself," why not say "I forgive myself"? There is an explanation to it, and that explanation is that "I forgives" is basically referring to the divine. You're basically referring to the divine forgives you. You are the divine. Like you say, there is a saying even in Hindi movies, they have this "Tujh mein Rab dikhta hai." Like for people who don't understand Hindi, there is a song in Bollywood that says, "I can see God in you. I see oneness in you." And there are very many literatures out there that have this principle of, and it's a very beautiful principle that has been taught to me by my mentor, that at the energy level we are all one. And the same principle, we come from this energy, this oneness, this connectedness, and that is what this stands for. And even this statement means the same, that "I forgive myself" is basically you are seeking permission from somebody, and you don't need to seek permission from anybody except for yourself, because the divine is within you and you are the divine, and the divine forgives you already. The divine wants to forgive you, so you allow yourself to be forgiven by yourself and to divine, whichever way you want to have an understanding of the thing. Basically, Ho'oponopono is a prayer to yourself or to the divine. It goes both ways. But again, you are at the energy level, we are all one, so the divine is also in you and is in you also, and is in others also, by the way. Okay, so yeah, there is this oneness, and there's this beautiful concept of at the energy level we are all one, and that is the explanation, simplest explanation to the fifth phase of Ho'oponopono. I forgive myself. You allow yourself, you give yourself the opportunity, you give yourself the permission to forgive yourself for having done whatever deeds you feel guilty for in your past, consciously or unconsciously, even in your past life, or maybe even in your ancestral lineage. We do not know where this particular thing came from. We know that it came into our consciousness, it came into our reality because we had something tied to it. We had a data or a memory or a karma that we shared with this particular event. That is why it is coming here, and we need to clear it. Otherwise, the cycle will keep repeating, and we will be stuck in the same cycle unless we act differently, unless we forgive ourselves, unless we forgive this thing. Whatever happened, it happened, it's okay. You take the responsibility. Again, another beautiful and important principle of Ho'oponopono is taking responsibility. Everybody asks me, why should I take responsibility? Because you are sitting here right now watching this video, and you want to heal whatever issue you want to heal right now. So you are taking responsibility for that. You have to take responsibility for that. Otherwise, you cannot just sit there and relax and chill out and then think that it'll heal. No, it cannot. You have to heal it, and you have to take the responsibility for healing it. And as a healer, I have realized the fact that I never do healing for somebody who has not asked me. This is something I have realized through my experience, because as a healer, you have to take on the energy of other people. Can see. But yeah, That is what ends up happening. So I only do healing for people who ask me professionally, or whenever I'm doing free healings on my YouTube channel, or I do free healings for my loved one or my friends, which I think need healing because I'm already in connection or in karma, in association with them. But I never do healing for somebody who doesn't ask, because, and again, you are taking on their energy. Being a healer is a great responsibility. It is a great responsibility. Which brings me to the Spider-Man, Spider-Man movie release, the dialogue, with great power comes great responsibility. It is a great responsibility. Okay, let me tell you that. So yeah, being a healer comes with the fact that you were already on this path, already, this is a gift. Even for people who want to be a healer, who, inspired by watching my video, even I want to be a healer like me. There are some of my students who look at me, they're like, I want to be like you. I'm like, no, you should not be like me. You should be like you, not me like me. I know, again, that it's an inspiration. It's good to see people. It's good to have role models. But again, as my mentor says, you're at the energy level, we are all one. So my success is your success is my success. So yeah, coming back to the fact that, it is good to be a healer, and it is a beautiful path for healing, to choosing to heal yourself and heal the karma and everything and heal other people. And the best part about being a healer is that, when people heal and they get what they want and they tell you that, I got this, and you realize, that my efforts finally paid off. It's something like, if my student has performed very well in exam, and I'll be the most happiest, I'll be like, oh, my student has passed with flying colors. I'll be so happy. So that is the whole thing behind healing. And that is the explanation for the fifth phrase. Yeah. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or you wish to communicate with me, you can go below in the description box and you can communicate with me and get in touch with my healing community and be a part of it. Yeah, bye. Take care.